guys, I'm back, and today's video was supposed to be about my skating routines and everything I'm doing, but I am so sore I can't even think, so I'm going to talk about why. So I never make New Year's resolutions, and the reason for that is that I don't really believe in waiting until a certain time of year to decide to do something. People always act like there's this magical thing that happens at midnight on January 1st, and like everything refreshes and everything is new and you're exactly the same as you were like 4 hours ago, you're just drunker. So I don't really make resolutions. The last time I did, they were like silly resolutions, or they were things I already knew it was going to happen. So this year I made the decision with some of my friends to be more disciplined, and that started with our workout regime. So we have been working out every Sunday together, and it's been great, except when you're working out with other people, there's this level of competition and like competitiveness that you get, and I get that because I'm competitive as hell. You guys know this. I do everything, and there's a reason for it. And I push myself really hard to kind of match what my friends are doing. Now, they both do Taekwondo, which means they're much more conditioned than I am. As a figure skater, I'm really only trying to stay hyped up for my 2 or 4 minute program. So I don't really need to be any more conditioned or energized than those 4 minutes. I don't really need to go past that. I can drop off the ice and die, and at my level, that's fine. Well, they don't do that. They're sparring and running half marathons, and I'm not doing those things. So when we do our cardio, I'm pushing myself to do a lot more, a lot faster than I'm used to, so my legs are sore, and I can't move them very well. And I've got skating tomorrow, and I don't know what's going to happen because I've got a sit spin to do. Then we moved on to strength, and I never do strength for my shoulders or my arms because I don't want to like broaden my shoulders. I don't want any of this to get any thicker. I like them dainty. I like to see the kind of the bones in my shoulders, and when you build muscle, that goes away. So I don't really work the muscles in my arms. Well, we did strength, which means we did weights this way and we pulled them forward, and that sucked, and I found out I had little noodle arms and could barely lift 30 pounds for 10 reps. And so my little noodle arms hurt really bad. I mean, the muscles here hurt. I didn't even know that was possible, okay? And then we did core. And you think, core, that's easy, right? That's like sit-ups and planks and scissor kicks and leg lifts all at the same time. So there's that. And then we did stretching, which is what I lead and what I love. And we did 30 minutes of that, and it was great, except now my lower back is killing me because we did a lot of back bends, and my legs are killing me because we stretched for splits, and so everything hurts, and I don't really want to move. Okay. Yeah. So aside from working out during the weekends on Sundays with my friends, I've actually been working out on my own as well. It's been really great. I have really horrible anxiety and depression, and the two mixed are not a good combination. So in order to mitigate that, if I have a very strict schedule that I adhere to, I tend to do better. You know, the anxiety tends to be alleviated if I actually have something to do instead of just laying around. So I get up at 6:30 in the morning and I run, and then I come back and I usually take a bath or a shower, and then I practice my voice. So I'm singing in the morning, grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and then I'm out the door at 8:30. So it's about 2 hours of time where I'm awake and doing things before I have to go to work. And that's actually been working out really, really well. I have more energy. You think you'd get more energy from sleeping, but that's not really the case. And I just have so much more energy in the mornings now that I get up so early, even though I am not a morning person. And I also got myself a whiteboard. It's like a little whiteboard calendar, and it's got everything I need to do on it. So like my YouTube schedule, it's got my voice lessons, it's got my skating lessons, so I know exactly when everything is on what days, and I can kind of plan around that. So if I want to go out with my friends, I know I can do it a night, you know, where I don't have something to do the next morning, so maybe I could sleep in that morning. Things like that. And it's been really helping with my anxiety because you know, that anxious, the general anxiety feeling where you think you've forgotten something, or you have something to do and you can't remember what it is. Well, that goes away when you actually have something to do and it's on a piece of paper or on a whiteboard and you can actually do it. Another thing that I have been doing just to keep myself kind of honest, I went to Target because Target is life, and I bought myself this beautiful little journal. So it's hardbound, it's like a light blue gray color, and it's got these little gold arrows on it, which I think is so pretty, but it's very nondescript, so you can kind of carry it anywhere. People don't know if it's a book or a journal. And I have just been journaling kind of what I've been doing. So for me, that's kind of everything I did the day of, what time I got up, the goals that I achieved that day, and then because I have still struggled with my weight and my eating disorders and kind of the idea of eating, I also journal what I eat. And this isn't to restrict myself, it's actually the opposite. I don't feel hungry very much, and that's bad because I need to eat more than I do, especially with the amount of working out that I am doing. So when I write down what I ate that day, it kind of gives me like a wake-up call. Like you thought you ate so much today, you know, you thought you pigged out, but in reality you had like 2 things. You didn't even eat a full meal. So like for January 22nd, I ate a smoothie, a bowl of ramen, 1 serving, so like 2 spoonfuls of like a sorbetto, mango gelato, and like 12 cups of water, which is nothing. That's barely a meal. So when I journal that and I write it down, I realize, okay, you know, you're all right. You can eat more tomorrow. You know, you can pick it up the next day and do it again. And so as a result, you know, the next day I had 2 Kind bars, tomato soup, a Rachel sandwich, and like 4 McDonald's sandwiches, which isn't the healthiest, but it's still more food. It's the calories that I need. It's the sugar that my body needs in order to, you know, fuel what I am doing. And if you don't know what a Rachel sandwich is, it's like a Reuben, but with turkey, and it's delicious. Thousand Island dressing and sauerkraut are life. So that's been kind of helping me keep myself honest so I can go back and look through my days and see what I've been doing, which has been awesome. Aside from that, it also kind of lets me block out my days, give me time to do my photography and YouTube, and realize that I have a lot more free time than I thought I did, you know? I do a lot of stuff, and it's kind of cool to see that I really don't do very much in my days. You know, I spend an hour on voice, an hour on piano, I skate in the mornings, and I work out, and on the weekends I do photography, and I record a YouTube video once a week. And honestly, that's like a day and a half worth of stuff. So I have like 6 or 7 hours in the day before I go to bed where I'm really not doing anything, which gives me time to like watch a show or, I don't know, write a story or do something extra, clean my house. So the show that I have been watching is RuPaul's Drag Race. I binged the latest season and it was awesome. I love drag. I'm only sad that I can't do it. I can't do female drag because I am a girl, but it just looks like so much fun. It looks like something that, you know, would be so freeing and uplifting, and it's really cool to be able to like carve out a completely new look for yourself and make yourself just completely different. So it looks awesome, and besides they have to make all of their outfits and their shoes and their wigs have to be styled, and there's so much that goes into it that people don't realize. Like, it's not just putting on a dress and wearing some makeup. There's like the dancing aspect and the lip syncing, which is harder than it looks. And so I love watching it and watching the processes and seeing them go from like these, I mean, not unattractive, but just kind of normal looking guys into like these beautiful, like glamorous queens. So that's been really fun, and that's what I'm doing with all my spare time because I'm a total loser. So anyway, but yeah, let me know what your resolutions were if you made any, and let me know what you guys are doing to be disciplined, or if you're not, or what you guys do with your days. I'd love to know. So thanks for watching. See you next time.